I don't know about you, but there's something about the change in the weather, the atmosphere, that also makes me want to shake it up in the scent department. So today we're going to be diving into something that I love as much as I know you probably do, fragrances. Hi, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Maria, Maria on all socials. Today I'm going to be sharing my top 6 must-have fragrances that you should probably add, if you don't have it already, into your closet for the fall winter season. I'm going to be sharing tips on how to choose the right one for you, regardless of whether you choose the ones that I'm talking about in this video or not. Now, I don't mean go out and buy all new fragrances, but if you don't have the 6 that I'm going to be talking about today, maybe worth considering adding to your fragrance collection. I will never come on here and tell you something to use if I didn't actually use it myself to even tell you to use in the first place. That's just who I am. Now, I will list down below in the description box all of the ones that were PR to me. I do like the things that I'm talking about. Some of them are just stuff that I bought myself, or like, you know, I love so much that I re-gifted to me so many times, right? So yeah. So let's talk about Replica Afternoon Delight by Maison Margiela. This scent is just like perfect for like a crisp fall afternoon. It's very citrusy in base to me. It just gives me something like, I feel like I could get like a warm mug of like apple cider in the fall. It has that warm undertone that I feel like you could pair really well with some chunky boots, coats, sweaters, cardigans, and I just feel like this could really complete an outfit when it comes to how you present yourself, but it just has warmness like in a bottle. This is it, right? I love to wear this when I'm running errands, I'm meeting my friends for lunch. It's casual and it's sophisticated. Every time that I spray it on, there is not one person that will not say, what is that? Now, I do have a couple of these, but this one specifically and another one that I'm gonna get into later are my biggest go-to, ooh, what are you wearing scents? Because the description itself says it's a warm vanilla Madeleine. So hello, imagine fall, cozy, everything that we just talked about. That is this in a bottle. It's the perfect balance, in my opinion, for everyday wear. It's not too elaborate of a scent. It's light, it's airy, but it lasts for a while. Layer more, in my opinion, for a longer wear throughout the day. But even a few sprays in those nodes of your body will last you for a while. I would say at least a good 6 hours. But everyday wear, this is one. Next up, we have Polo Ralph Lauren. This one is a classic. I think the scent has been around probably forever because I remember seeing the scent. Now, I like to think the scent is a unisex scent, but I do know it's targeted more towards men. Do I think that really applies in this case? No, this is actually the second one, and the only one I'll probably say is like, what's amazing thing? Whenever I do wear the scent, I feel like it works so well. And so the citrusy aspects and the warm tones that are in this scent really just highlight, I feel, my body. Like, I wear it and I just feel revitalized, in my opinion. I can't even lie to you, it is a scent that I recommend truly above anything else. Again, don't be scared. I know it is for men typically, but it is not a heavy, musky scent. I think that's why it's perfect for like that fall to winter, that more winter aspect of everything. I love how to adapt on my skin. I think that's the really big one for this one for me. It just works. I would say, out of honesty, this one I get way more compliments, even more than the Maison Margiela one. Now, there's this woody, spicy richness in the scent that just screams fall to me. I literally love it. It again, a little bit of citrusy tones to it. It has that citrusy tones, and I think I'm very drawn to that. So me personally, I'm drawn to citrusy vanilla tones, which is a combo of those other two that I just talked to you about. But yeah, this just, yes, it is a men's scent. Don't be scared. I promise you, every single person, every single time I wear this compliments me. It is not, in my opinion, like, I wasn't even gonna use it because I was like, why would they send this PR to me when it's a men's scent? And then I smelled it and I was like, I don't actually think this is musky. Muskiness to me, I don't tend to like in men's scents sometimes. And this one is not musky, it's more light, airy, but very woodsy, still spicy. I love wearing this when I'm out for dinner. Maybe I go over to someone's house for a dinner party, where I go out to a birthday party. This is just a layer. In fact, when I go to a very sweet scent, and I think it's a bit too sweet for me, what I typically do is I will still splash one of this to taper off the scent when it comes to my body and the way it layers on me. But it is a bold but not overpowering scent. It gives like a wrapped and warm scent. Like, I don't know how to say this other than the fact that it feels like you're getting a hug from a scent. And just beautifully layered on the body. Definitely want to check out. The next perfume is Alien Goddess by Thierry Mugler. I think this is a must. It has some very, very interesting tones. I think that's why I recommend it for my adventurous scent lovers. It is very bold, multi-dimensional when it comes to layers of vanilla in it. Coconut, it has vanilla, but it still feels warm enough for fall and winter. Because again, it is a very deep, bold scent. I've had it for over a year now, and I typically save it for fall, winter, because it just has that deep richness when it comes to the flavor palette or the scent palette. I love wearing this when I need a little bit of like a pick me up in my life. I know I'm going for a meeting, but I also want to make a good impression. That warmth and happiness in a spray, in a bottle, this is what this one gives me. It is definitely unique. It's radiant. It will turn heads. Someone will ask you what you're wearing. None of the perfumes that I'm talking about today, none of the scents and fragrances I'm talking about today will not get you someone asking, oh my God, what are you wearing? It is warmer, it's richer, it's more for adventurous, bold scent or fragrance lovers, in my opinion, because it has such a bold palette. Let's get to the next one. The fourth fragrance is La Vie Belle by Lancôme. For those of you looking for something timeless and elegant, classic, you know this is the girl to go to. She's been around for a long time. Okay, look at that little pink bow. She knows she got it, all right? She's been around, she will not fail you. In my opinion, all year round. I wear this when I want to feel empowered. This is something that I definitely have layered multiple times with just like I'll do a 2-to-1 ratio, or maybe even a 3 of this to 1 ratio of the Ralph Lauren layered with this one. And for me, it just creates this unique scent that's not too sweet, but a little bit like woodsy, a little bit spicy. It has a fruity, powdery finish that just feels luxurious. It is a very luxurious scent, in my opinion. If I have a special event, special occasion, popping it out. Definitely, like I said, I don't just typically, because it is a very known scent and a lot of people do recognize it. I love to mix, not just because it's recognizable, but because for me personally, I just like to layer. Most of the scents that I'm showing you now get layered a lot together. I typically go with like a woody, spicy one with a really sweet one. So this one is a base that I might wear because I want to be more sweet and luxurious. And then I'll layer with maybe one, like I said, 3-to-1 of my Ralph Lauren or 3-to-1 of my Maison Margiela. And it just creates like a really good balance on my skin and on just the way that I works for my body. You just spray a little bit of it, there's no need to overdo it or anything. A few sprays, you'll be good to go. This is a result of loving it quite a bit, right? A lot of these I've been used quite a bit because I love them so much and they really do what they need to do. So yeah, let's get into the next one. Speaking of Lancôme, let's talk about Idole. I'm absolutely obsessed with the scent. It's just amazing. This is definitely one of those that's not actually new to me at all because I've been using this for many, many, many years. It's been it's come with me through so many things, and I tend to before lean on it, especially when I go to events, parties. It is more like a special wear things, whereas some of the other ones are more of like a daily mixture one. This one I mix with, again, citrusy, woodsy scent when I'm going to a wedding, when I'm going to an event, a graduation, a baptism, something of that nature. This is the one I will be pulling out. It's a more modern and floral scent in my opinion. So again, I don't like overly floral, overly sweet things. I will definitely taper it down with citrusy, woodsy, spicy scent. Notable, yet I've still used quite a bit of it, right? Because I still love it. I still think a lot of events are notable, so I will wear it, but I definitely wear this. I keep this. It's just like one of those luxury scents to me. I like to wear when I have a sleek, polished look. Again, when I'm going to like an event, a special wedding, something that I put a little bit of time into my look. This is coming with me. I would wear this with a dress, a quality coat, nice little event, show out dress, show out. Perfect for those fall days when you need something light, but at the same time, you still want to be into your fruity, floral lifestyle. This is the one. Definitely amazing and strong enough to make an impact, in my opinion. The Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. But the first time I was introduced to this scent was in college. One of my roommates had this perfume and it just was so breathtaking. It's definitely a very floral scent that will catch everyone's nose because it is that powerful of a scent. You don't have to spray too much because it will also last you all day. Now, this is something that I definitely recommend regardless, year round, but for fall, fragrance list, add this one. It's a cult favorite for a reason, in my opinion. I didn't even know how good it was until I smelled it. I smelled it and I was like, what was that? Can I see that? And it was this, okay? It's sweet, it's explosive. It is very, very strong when it comes to its sweetness. I definitely go more like a 1-to-1 when it comes to wearing this one, the Ralph Lauren one, this one, the Maison Margiela one, to taper and create like a personal scent. When I want to feel feminine, luxurious, I know this one will pull through. It will pull through for me. That's just what it is. So whether I'm going on a date night or I'm just going to a work dinner with some co-workers, I will be popping this out as well. I think it's a great taking care of yourself and feeling good self-care style fragrance, in my opinion. I want to share a little bit of like my philosophy, ideology, whatever you want to call it, when it comes to fragrances. I believe a scent isn't just what you spray on you. It is a mood, it's an energy. It's even aspirational, in my opinion. I love a fragrance that makes me feel put together, confident, and just ready to take on the day. And you know, I'm all about helping you look good, feel confident, and obviously achieve your goals. And fragrance is a big one as to how you are perceived outside of just the way that you present yourself when it comes to looks and fashion, which I also talk about, obviously. But the scent that you literally give when you walk up to someone is so powerful. That first impression scent, game changer, right? We heard about like Rihanna having the scent and it was just like life changing to everyone. That's what we're talking about, the power of a scent. In my opinion, it is the final accessory that you put on outside of your bag, shoes, necklaces, earrings, blah, 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 blah. Now that I showed you my favorite, let's talk about a few tips to choosing your perfect fall winter fragrance, right? I would say go for depth because it doesn't have to look like mine. It could be very different for you. Those are just some that I'm really loving right now. Look for fragrances with woodsy, amber, spicy notes. Like I said, I have a few that are spicy that I love to mix with my florals. Look for depth when it comes to scent. They tend to last longer and feel cozier for me in those colder weather, in that transitional weather. Tip number 2 for me would be match the mood. Wherever event or whatever special occasion you're going to, like I mentioned with some of my fragrances, I wear this more for weddings, I wear this more for work, I wear this more for formal, I wear this more for daily. Match the mood that you're going for. That way you also have a fragrance scent for different things. Like sometimes when I know I'm going to work, I already have a scent for work. If I use a party scent, it just feels weird to me because if I created or curated a scent for work, so it just doesn't match. Like I wouldn't put the fragrance of work when I'm out at a party. Now I'm thinking about work the whole time and I don't even know why. And it was the fragrance that I literally sprayed on myself. So match the scent, match the tones, and know this one is for this one is for that, because scents are so powerful, you don't really want to overlap it too much. Again, do what you want. If it works for you, it works for you. But you don't want to overlap it too much because then you start to be like, why am I so moody right now? And it's because that scent is reminding you of something that maybe with a different, characteristic to what you're doing right now, right? It's a different vibe to what you're doing. So match the scent to the vibe that you're going for. Weddings could be more floral because I feel very earthy and lovey and vibey. And yeah, so match the scent. It's okay to add stuff and create your own unique scent because that's life. Like you shouldn't just smell right out of the bottle, even though no one will smell the same because all our body chemistry is different, but you want to layer it and create your own unique scent. Even when you're going to stuff, that's how you do it. Tip number 3 is test it on your skin, and especially in cooler weather. And what do I mean? Always test on a small patch of skin. Maybe it's the back of your hand, somewhere like that where it's controllable. In case you break out in hives, you don't want this already on your neck and your back and your arm. Maybe it just doesn't work with you, right? So let's cut all of that out of the equation. Test it on a small patch of skin, put it on a paper, put it to your nose. Maybe it causes you to sneeze. That would be good to know before you put it all over you, right? Or all in your closet or all in your clothes. So test it on a small patch of your skin. And when I say test it in cooler temperature, how a scent smells in the summer is not necessarily how it will smell in the spring, in the fall, in the winter, because different temperature just, these are bottles, these are fragrances in a bottle. How over time, they become deeper, richer over time because they've like really settled in their flavors, settled in their scent palette. Same with this, it's different in cooler versus warmer. So see how it is, especially as we're going into those cooler weathers, a cooler temperature, it may act a little bit different compared to what it was before. Now, number 4, and the most important one, layering is key. I always keep the most important tips for the end because the real tea will be at the end. So if you stayed around, you got it. Layering is key. I mentioned layering quite a bit as I was talking about my scents, right? I personally believe you should not just have just out the bottle, boom, 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 that's it. I think you should experiment. See what you like. Almost create your, well, isn't it fun to create your own scent? Like, just imagine you're in like a play world and now you get to create your own scent and release it to the world, right? Have some fun with fragrances. Test it out. Layer it on yourself. You start to realize, I actually don't like this. This is too sweet for me. Or these tones or this like undertones of scents do not work for my nose. Or whoa, combos that I talk about that I absolutely love. But yeah, try combining lighter floral tones with base notes to create your own unique scent. Like I said, I do a lot, especially with that Ralph Lauren one. I love it. It's become a go-to for so many, whether I'm layering with it or layering on top of it or whatever. It's always in my equation recently. Yeah, that's how I give that more unisex, more, it could, you know, more base toned scent, a bit more of a floral touch when I layer with other things, because I do like to have that floral feminine scent as well. There you have it. Those are my must-have favorite fall winter scents for 2024, plus a few tips on how to find the right fragrance for you, because it may not necessarily be the ones I talked about, but hopefully I helped guide you to the ones that help light your world, you know? I would love to know your go-to scents for the season. Comment below and share your favorites. I'm obsessed. I always love to add stuff to my shopping cart, so please, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for some upcoming content when it comes to lists and faves that I've been loving recently. And thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.